Right, Random Gfred is back. But a few small tweaks. I think we've reached a good point now. We'll see how it plays out. This video is brought to you by all the ways to stay updated on what's happening with me. Visit broughy.com/stay updated to find links to my social media, subreddit, Discord server, and info on where to read monthly update posts. The Coquette D1's not so bad. Into the Longfin, the fastest boat. Sweet. I can get it 10. Oh, that's how we do. That's how we do it. Almost. Okay, it's not the most maneuverable thing in the world. Fast but can't turn. The dinghy was definitely the better option here. There we go. There we go. Okay, the avarice. Motorcycle. Away we go. Dad joke. I need a dad joke. I still haven't gotten my book of dad jokes yet. Out. I need to study it. Here's one. What did one nut say to the... What did one nut say as he chased the other nut? I'm a cashew. That's excellent. Excellent. I should have made a change there. Oh, he's forgot to take the checkpoint. So, you might have already noticed one of the changes. That's really inconvenient timing for that noise to start up outside. You might have noticed one of the changes just immediately as we saw that extra checkpoint. But we've made basically two major changes based on all of the random Gfreds that we did back in the day. Well, before I had my massive break, which is now back in the day because the baby is that monumental of a difference of my life. The main issues I certainly had was that I got a load of cars that couldn't make it up Chiliad. The bus incident, for example. Ow! So, the car selection has been changed. Any vehicle that is going to struggle to get up Chiliad... God damn it. Any vehicle that basically can't get up Chiliad is now disabled. So all the big unwieldy stuff. I'm not going to get a bus again in a random Gfred and be stuck trying to get up Chiliad. Which I think was a change that needed to be made. Most vehicles in the game are still around, but yeah. Raised the floor of all possible vehicles, exactly. But the other change that's been made is something that I guess I'm going to demonstrate now. Because this is a prime opportunity to re-roll my car. So in normal Gfred, you've always got that option to swap cars. If you see a better car, you can get out and take something else, and that's sort of an intrinsic part of Gfreds. And that got kind of lost with the random Gfreds in basically every one of the iterations that we did, whether it was a bunch of random checkpoints or it was, only having the checkpoints at the Gfred locations. That's been returned a little bit. Damn it. And we already had this in the previous random Gfreds, where Sports Car Road was available. So now that has been extended to every checkpoint. You might have saw it, the eagle-eyed among you, the extra checkpoint at the start. Oh my god, it wasn't worth it. It totally wasn't worth it. I don't even own this, it's so much slower. At least I owned the Speedo Custom, and it was quicker than the Moonbeam anyway. Oh my god. Okay, this was a bad decision. Can I just take that Banshee instead? Okay, I'm jealous. This fantastic muscle car. Rip. So yeah, at every checkpoint, as you can see on the map there's a checkpoint up at the casino for on our way back. There is a reroll option halfway between each of the checkpoints. So it's your choice. If you think you're in something slow and you want to give yourself a chance to get something quicker, you can take a little bit of a different route, which is going to take you a little bit longer, like Sports Car Road does. But it might give you a quicker car. Or it might not give you a quicker car, as it's just done for me. Oh, God. But that, I think that, like, because that was such a good idea for Sports Car Road, and I think the most common idea that cropped up from the previous Gfred randoms that we did, the most common idea, a lot of people commented about it, was having the ability to re-roll the car in other places than just Sports Car Road. So that's what we've done. I think this is going to be a good middle ground, a good final version of random Gfred, sorry. I think the only difference I'd make now might be stick to the right. I'm never going to make this jump now, am I? Come on, Moonbeam! Come on, Moonbeam! No chance. Absolutely no chance. That was pathetic. Okay, we're going up the car parking. This change, the Speedo Custom probably would have made it, because it's fully upgraded. It's a lot quicker just in general. This was a terrible decision to go to Sports Car Road. Sports Car Road is no longer Sports Car Road. I mean, it could be worse. I could have died, but now it's just Car Road here. Random Car Road. The Sugoi. Damn, I keep getting my car in real life in random races on PS5. So yeah, the only things that I can see being changed now for random Gfreds, I think the general concept is set. Forced changes at the regular Gfred checkpoints, optional changes halfway through. The only thing that might change is the specific locations for those optional checkpoint re-rolls. If like, this is my first time looking at it, thanks to Birdlith for making this up by the way. So if I'm thinking like, okay, that's a little too close. Oh, rip the cycle. He's gonna re-roll. Go to the casino car park, you can get a different car. But yeah, if like, I think the casino car park's a great selection, a great place to have a secondary checkpoint for this area, and we'll see all the others whether we feel like we want to change for that as well. But I'm sticking with the Sugoi is fine. I don't want to risk it. After getting the Moonbeam, I don't want to risk changing again. Big gaps now. Although this just feels better. I don't know. This feels right. We found the right balance of everything. None of the other random Gfreds that we did when we were testing the different ways to have it felt quite right. This does. It still feels like Gfred, just a little bit of randomness added in. Okay. Is a top 10 possible? There are a decent amount of people just ahead, and Still lots of car changes to go. Still lots of play left in this race. Top 5's not going to happen. That was not ideal, but I saved it. That was close. Good old front wheel drive understeer. I didn't say wee because I was scared of where the car was going to go. It's changing up at the front. Okay, the middle route was a good decision here because this Sugoi is already struggling. Okay, there's a lot of people at the top of Chiliad. There's definitely some potential here, depending on the cars that people get and that I get. Do you still remember the full send line? Of course I don't. I'd already forgotten it before I took my long break for baby 1322. Okay, top 10 is definitely on. There's more than 5 people at the top of Chiliad here. Sugoi, not a very good climber, who'd have thought? Comet Safari, Well, it's going to be alright going down Chiliad with its good off-road abilities. Could be worse. It's a decent enough sports car. Explosions are happening. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Through the trees, beautiful. Okay, that's not so bad. Still going for a top 10. Huh, I was 37 seconds behind the person who is currently in 5th place at the top of Chiliad. That could mean that there's a lot of change that's happened. He was waiting. He was waiting for nothing. I'll take that position. Top 5. We always say top 5 is always possible. You never know, you know, with the randomness of random Gfred. It's 10th. I'm keeping the Comet Safari. This is doing well. And I've just remembered about the uphill. It's going to go great on the uphills. So there's the other checkpoint over to the right there if you wanted to change your car at this stage. Oh, top 5's definitely on. Look at the ball on the map. Let's go. Whoops. Oh, the lead's really changed up at the front. Yeah, I know what I did. I didn't mean to. Oh dear, indeed. Oh my god, this is freaking glorious. Comet Safari is monstering it. This might be one of the best cars to have on this segment. That isn't like some overpowered supercar or HSW car or something. Wish I could keep this for the rest of the race. Viserys will do. Fast enough. The Strider, Ben in the Strider. Rip. Miss the trees, miss the trees, miss the trees. Beautiful. Okay, so you can re-roll by following the road around to the left. I think I'll stick with the Viserys for now. Oh, I'm actually going to see the end of a random Gfred for once, where you've got to make the choice of whether you go for a boat or a plane. I've always been so far back in all of the ones we've done through bad car selection, I've never seen it. Okay, what do I do? Do I do boat or do I do plane? Well, it could be plane or helicopter, to be fair. I'm going to do the opposite. Okay, I've done the opposite. I'm doing the opposite to what those two have done in front. That doesn't really work as well this time because the randomness could mean you just get a better car, but let's do the opposite. We're doing boat. Oh, that transition! The long fin! Again! Come on! Helicopter on the left. Come on! Virgo, stop it! Stop turning around! Fourth! Yeah! What a finish! What a return! What a comeback after the moonbeam! Wow, top 5 is always possible. Holy moly, that Viserys into the long fin was absolutely beautiful. See, I could have got, you know, the randomness helped me. I could have got something really terrible boat-wise. Is the tug available? I think it is in random races, isn't it? But either way, like, you know, it could have gone terribly. But equally, that could have happened with the helicopter or plane. Could have been absolutely awful. Helicopter or plane that took forever. You just don't know. And that's the beauty of it. Do you know what? That's it. We've nailed it. It took us, what, 3 different variants of random Gfred and fine-tuning and figuring out what worked and what didn't. But that's it. That works. Oh, rip. That's perfect. You've got the choice aspect. You've got the randomness aspect. You've got the fact that you can't get race-ending vehicles. That was fantastic. That was so much fun. What a finish. Considering I was like, how far behind Verdlith I was in the early stages when I had the moonbeam. I was like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes back or something, and I finished 10 seconds behind third place Verdlith, so that's crazy. Yeah, this is the format. This is it. Beautiful.